Some people have a person they go to when their head gets loud, someone they message when their thoughts start running away from them, and sometimes that person ends up being you. And when that happens, your phone stops being just a phone. It becomes part of someone else's calm. There's a role in life that people don't really talk about much. It's being the person someone reaches out to when their thoughts start moving faster than they can imagine. You'll know if you're that person. Your phone lights up during the day. Sometimes it's a quick message, and sometimes it's a question that seems small on the surface. Sometimes it's just someone checking something because they need to know everything is still okay. And from the outside, it might look like a normal message. But when you're the one receiving them, you understand there's usually something deeper behind them. Because those messages aren't really about the question, they're about reassurance. Reassurance is one of those things people underestimate. It looks small, it's just a reply, just a message. But to the person asking, that moment can mean a lot more than people realise. Sometimes it's the difference between their thoughts continuing to spiral or settling down again. And when you understand that, you start treating those messages differently. You slow down before you reply. You read the message properly. You think about how your words might land, because reassurance isn't just information, it's also the stability that someone's looking for. There's also something else people don't really see. When you're someone's safe person, those messages can arrive at any moment. You might be doing something completely ordinary, just making a coffee or sorting something around the house, halfway through something that already needed doing, and your phone lights up. And straight away you know that message matters. So you pause for a moment, not because you have to, but because you understand what that message represents. Someone trusting you enough to reach out when their own mind is struggling. Over time, you start to realise that the role comes with quiet responsibilities. Not the kind people see, but the kind you feel. Because the way you respond can change how someone feels. A calm reply can help someone settle, and a rushed answer might leave them overthinking. So you start choosing your words more carefully, not because you're frustrated, but because you understand how important reassurance can be to someone whose mind moves quickly. And something else becomes clear as well. Reassurance doesn't always mean fixing anything. Most of the time, it isn't about solving the problem. Sometimes it's simply reminding someone that things are steady, that the world around them is still okay, and that they're not alone with the thoughts they're having, and often that's enough. Sometimes just knowing someone they trust has answered them is enough for their mind to slow down again. When you see that happen enough times, you start to respect that role even more, because it means someone has chosen you as their safe place. People don't reach out like that to everyone. They reach out to the person they believe will answer them with patience, with calm, and with care. And trust like that is something I take seriously. That doesn't mean it's always effortless. There are moments where you pause before replying. There are moments where you think carefully about what to say. And the moments where you stop what you're doing for a minute just to answer properly. But if someone trusts you enough to reach out like that, those moments matter. Because reassurance might seem small from the outside, but to the person asking for it, it can mean everything. And if you're someone who finds yourself in that role, being the person people reach out to when their head gets loud, then you'll probably understand exactly what I mean. You're not the only one carrying that responsibility quietly, and that's a big part of what this channel is about. So please stick around, stay with the channel, and I'm happy to talk about this further.